Hello, it's Emma Mills here and welcome to episode 66 of MiTV. I have Ralfred joining me this week, who probably won't be hanging around for long because it's absolutely boiling in the office today. Today is a short, snappy episode about kicking yourself up the bum to get things done and not procrastinate, lots of P's, over being perfect. So it came to mind quite recently. There's been a few times where I could have waited to act on something to ensure it was 100% perfect rather than just getting it done. So a couple of weeks ago, I mentioned on one of the MiTVs that I was on Chris Tucker's podcast. Now there's a couple of things there. The night before, I got back to the airport because I'd been away. I flew back at like midnight, got to bed at 2. I was on the podcast at 9. The next time he had a slot was a month later. I could been like, say, being a bit of a wuss, just waited a month and thought, do you know what, I'm not going to do that when I get back really late and just have a few hours sleep. But I don't want to be like that. I want to get things done. I want to get them out that day. I mean, I'm in an office here with my team and recording and things. You know, we're pretty much an open plan office. I needed to make sure people weren't going to disturb me. There's nothing like creating a homemade sign with a recorded delivery sticker to just make sure that the team know it's super important that nobody comes in. A couple of weeks before that, at Easter, I recorded an Easter episode, and I'd been filming MiTV all day. As much as I love it, by the end of it, sometimes it can be a bit like, oh my gosh, I've done so much talking. And I recorded this one last episode, and I was kind of thinking, oh my God, I'm running out of ideas, and you know, it can be difficult to keep coming up with the content. So I filmed this episode where I had chocolate eggs around me. There was like a little tip in there, but it was mainly about like, I'll send you an egg or I'll send you a gift if you count how many eggs there are. I was not a big fan of that episode, and when it came to the week of sending it out, I was a bit like, oh my God, I don't really want to. However, if I had procrastinated, not sent it out, had a week missing, not been consistent, the effects of that and the side effects of that are far more damaging than consistency, getting things out there, being prolific instead of perfect. And today, all I want you to think about is what things are you procrastinating on and putting off because you think, oh, it's just not quite right, or I need to check this, or it's not 100%. 100%, it doesn't matter. It's much better to have your business quite dynamic and moving forwards. And that's exactly the kind of business that I want, where we just think, do you know what, I will just get it done. You are capable of way more a lot of the time than your brain thinks, that your brain tells you. So whether you feel tired or not in the mood for it, there are so many times when I might film MiTV and I don't feel in the mood to produce content and to be MiTV, but I still get up and do it because I know how good it is for my business. And it goes through so many different parts of the business where there will be times you don't feel like doing things, but to not do them and to break the consistency is way more damaging. So my thought from me and Ralph for you today is to think about what are you procrastinating on, what don't you quite feel like doing, so you wait and wait and wait and it never gets done. Mantra for this week, prolific beats perfect, so please just get on and do it and help your business be the place it needs to be. I hope this little tip got your head out of the dirt and into the clouds, and I will see you next week for episode 67. See you then, bye bye.